Hello friends, it's Kristen for today's video. Since we're at the beginning of October, crazy, this year is just flying. I'm gonna go through the makeup I tried in September. I don't feel like there's a huge amount in here, but decent amount. All right, I've tried quite a few lipsticks, and I will say there is a palette in here that is probably the worst eyeshadow formula I have ever tried, and I have tried many, so maybe we'll save that for last. First up, we have this lipstick from Colored Rain. Colored Rain did a September bundle. They had, I think it was like 10 items. It was 40-ish dollars. And that was in there. It is like an orangey brown, very neutral. It was okay. The color wasn't 100% for me. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. So I'm gonna play with it a little bit more. I do have another bullet lipstick from them that I enjoyed, so I think it was more the color compared to the formula. And we have this from Zisa. I got it from Ice Cream Beauty Box, and on the information card it said it was a matte liquid lipstick. On the box, I don't think it's on here, it called it a cream, I don't remember, but it didn't say matte liquid lipstick, so I wasn't sure. And when I swatched it, it didn't like dry down to a matte, but when I wore it, it still transferred, but not badly. It had really good staying power. I actually really enjoyed it. I like the color. It's a really pretty, I don't know, it's a pinky but kind of reddish, but I really enjoyed that. And let's see, we got this from Joa Beauty. This is a liquid highlighter. I did a video doing a couple things from Joa Beauty. It's a very affordable brand that I just happened to come across. This wasn't my favorite highlighter, but to be fair, I'm not as adept with like liquid and cream highlighters as I am with blushes. So this might be more of a user error, but I didn't hate it either. It just didn't give the payoff that I really like with a highlighter as far as like color and intensity. But Joa is also a K-beauty brand, and they don't usually, Korean beauty makeup is pretty subtle. It's the word I'm looking for. So I didn't love it, didn't hate it. And I want to play with it a little bit more too, because I only used it for the video, I think. Next up, we have this liquid lip from Ofra. I have a couple liquid lipsticks from Ofra that I really like. This one didn't seem to quite perform the same, and it's kind of separated in there, so I don't know. It's so weird. I don't know if you guys can see it. So I don't know if this is, and it shouldn't be old because it's from Hot Mess Mama. It's a collab they did not that long ago, but it was weird. Maybe I just need to shake it up more or something. Yeah, I don't know. I might give it another try or two. Next up, we got this. It's from Seraphine Botanicals. It's a long-lasting lip stain. It's Cherimoya and Fig. This is really nice. I really, really enjoyed it. I really liked the way it laid on my lips. It was very comfortable. It had pretty decent staying power without being like uncomfortable drying matte. So I was pretty impressed with that. We have this cream blush from Persona. I got it for the 21 Days of Beauty at Ulta. I really enjoyed it. I used it a couple times. A peachy color. It was really nice. Worked really well. I'm happy with that purchase. All right, we got this from Chantico Beauty. Got it from Ice Cream Beauty Box. A very pretty multi-chrome. Enjoyed it very much. From ColourPop, we got a Super Shock Shadow and Uh-Oh. This is really pretty. I think I used it with Blend Bunnies, the blend palette. Made a really pretty purple look. And we got a couple singles that I got from Pandora's box of Indie Obsessions. We got this really pretty yellow, and we got this kind of reddish gold. Both were nice. I enjoyed both. Next up, we got this whole kit. This is the Falling in Love. This is the Ofra collab with Allie Dawson. I did a video with this. I really enjoyed it. It is perfect for fall. Like the lipstick, really like the gloss, like the eyeshadow. This is really great. So, and I even kept it in the box because I don't know. Because I really enjoy Allie Dawson as a content creator, and I was really happy she got this collab and she got to do this. So I just wanted to, like, I don't know, keep it together. Usually outer packages, outer boxes, I'm like, yeah. All right. And then we got this from V Cosmetics. I got this in a bundle. It's like a peach color corrector. I didn't like it. It was heavy. I didn't feel like it did anything. It looks separated in the bottle, so I don't know. It doesn't smell bad or anything. Oh, yes, it does. I lied. It stinks. So, okay. No, thank you. Oh, this makes me really sad. I wanted to love this palette so much. We got it in an Ice Cream Beauty box in August. It's the Mermaid Scales Cosmetics Mermaid Tails. So this is beautiful. Like, very colorful, beautiful multi-chromes. The problem was, so, like, this color up here and then this brown matte, they both did fine, but these, like, 3 colorful mattes just didn't blend very well for me. They were pretty patchy. Just when I tried to blend them, they just kind of blended away or kind of made a mess. And then the 2 multi-chromes, Siren and Seashell, so it's Seashell, that's Siren, absolutely gorgeous. I made a beautiful look wearing them, but the problem was it didn't last. It faded, it creased really bad within, and I'm not just saying like, oh, I worked all night and it creased and faded. I would expect that. It was like a couple hours later, and I tried, like, I did glitter glue, did primer, tried it without. I tried this palette like 4 times and was not very happy with. I was happy with the looks when I first created it, especially with the multi-chromes, but after a few hours, just nothing stuck. And then I will say, just like the regular shimmers laid down really nicely. They didn't fade or crack, but they also didn't, like, blend out very well either, and just didn't sit well with the mattes. So I'm really, really sad about that, because I love supporting an indie brand, and the color story is beautiful. It just, the formula didn't work for me. I have watched other people, because sometimes if something doesn't work for me, I know a lot of people get this Ice Cream Beauty box, so I watched a couple other people use it. They didn't seem to have a problem. Of course, I didn't see a wear test, so it was kind of just right when they did it. But quite a few people loved it and did great with it. It just didn't work for me, unfortunately. And that makes me really sad. But I'm excited to, I think they're fairly new indie brand. I hadn't heard of them before, which doesn't mean anything, but, maybe they can work on some things, or maybe it's just me and it's just not going to work for me, and that's okay. Some formulas just don't work for certain people. So, all right, next up is another Ice Cream Beauty item we got a few months ago. This is a cream highlight. I feel with cream highlighters, and I think this is a me thing, they just seem to take off my makeup underneath. It's okay, just something fell over. And what was I saying? Yeah, it's just for me, and that might just, it seems to be quite a few that I've tried, so it may just be me and just not being very skilled at it. this seems to like fade away. You don't get much. Like I just put it on and blend it out a little bit. You can see a little bit of a shine, but not much. So this I don't think is for me. I think for some people it might be nice just to have that little bit of shine. I like a little something more. So this one wasn't for me either. Next up we have from Shayna B. Miami. Got this in Ipsy from something. I believe this is a highlighter. Or is it supposed to be? Yeah, it's a highlighter. It's like a pretty pink. And I really enjoyed it. I love the flamingos. So yeah, I'll keep that. And then next up we got this blush. This is from the brand Ioni. I'm not sure if they sell it somewhere else, but you do see it at the Dollar Tree occasionally. And I just thought this blush was really pretty. It's in Glam Peach, but this doesn't look peach to me at all. It is very pink. It was really pretty. I really liked the way it laid down. It had pretty good staying power. It's in the shade Billy. And yeah, I really liked it. The only thing I don't like is when you buy it, it's like this in like a plastic packaging. And so you have to work at like getting it to stay. And even then, sometimes it doesn't always want to stay down. So besides the packaging, it was good. And then we have another blush. This is from Joa Beauty, and I used that in that video where I tried it out. This was pretty good. It wasn't my favorite blush. It could have been a little bit more blendable, but as far as payoff, it was pretty good. Like I said, with like K-Beauty, they don't necessarily go for most pigmented, but it was still nice. So I'm going to play with it a little bit more. I've got two more things from Joa Beauty. I thought I did. I had a lip gloss, and I think I might have, it might be upstairs. Yeah, it is. It's upstairs. I took it to work and then put it on my desk when I got home. But I do have a lip gloss from Joa Beauty. It was beautiful. It had sparkles, but it wasn't really that sparkling lips, just shiny. It felt really great. Really love the gloss. And then I got this little quad palette, which did pretty well, I would say. And I liked it what I like quads for. So quads for me, like 4 or 5 pan palettes, the smaller palettes, I think they're great when you're like, oh, I don't really want to do my makeup, but if I do my makeup, I'll feel better. It'll make me feel better. But I don't want to like think that hard about it. That's what I like those for, when you just like, I want to do something, but I don't have to think too hard. I want to just get into the groove a little bit. That's what I think those are great for, because there's not too much you can do with it. So you don't have to think that hard, but you can do something to kind of like get your spirits up. So like that. I got this highlighter from VC Collection. I got this in Ipsy a couple months ago, and originally I was not going to keep it because I wasn't sure if the color would work, but I went to the website and I saw it and I thought it would work, and it did. It was pretty decent. It's pretty gold, but it blended out nicely. It gave a nice shine with, a nice highlight. So I did like that. And then I got this. I found this at Dollar Tree. I guess the brand is Beauty Intuition. It says face powder, but it's a highlight. I guess you can have like a sparkly, highlighty face powder if you want. But I use it as a highlight. So it's got a skull embossed in there. And it was like just for Halloween. It was really cool, and it was a pretty highlight. Not too crazy, but it was nice. And I do have a lot of highlights that are like the icy white, but it's got a skull, so I was hoping to find another one to include in my Spooky Mask Monday giveaway, but I have not been able to find one, and I don't think I will. They're setting up Christmas stuff, so I think Halloween's gone. We got 2 lipsticks from Revlon. We got this one, kind of an orangey red. I like it. I actually like orangey reds. many years ago, I got an orangey red lipstick in my Ipsy, and I didn't think I would like it, but I went ahead and tried it, and actually I really liked it, especially for fall time. So I'm gonna keep that. That's what it looks like. I mean, it's a bullet lipstick. It didn't have the best staying power or anything, but it wasn't bad. And it didn't smear. It didn't last forever though. And then I have this color Stay from Suede Ink. This is nice. Some people have said that so it's matte, and some people have said that it doesn't move for them. It moved for me, but even the most like longest lasting liquid lipstick oftentimes will move for me. So I did like that. I really liked the color. Got this Milk Rise mascara, this mini that I got somewhere, I don't remember. I didn't like it. I don't know how, because your eyelashes don't have nerve endings, but it like made my eyelashes hurt because it was so like dry, and it like scraped my eyelashes, and I didn't really love how it made my lashes look. It transferred. I did not like this mascara, so it is going away. Then we got this. This is also from Colored Rain in that September bundle. It's a lip liner. I don't remember if it was brown as it looks. So yeah, it's fairly brown. But I liked it. It did good. It felt nice. It didn't blow me away, but I didn't hate it. And then we got this gloss from About Face. It looks so sparkly, but it set really nicely. Like, it gave a shine without being too glittery. It didn't have like that glittery feel on your lips, which is one of the reasons I dislike glittery lip glosses, because I don't like that feeling. And it's just not my favorite look. I prefer the glitter on from my highlights and my eyeshadow. I got this little guy from Revolution. I found it at Marshall's, and it's the Corpse Bride. It does have a mirror, but I just really like that color story. Some really pretty like blues, purples, and it performed decent. I feel like Revolution eyeshadows are never like great, but they're okay. And if you're gonna have some cute packaging, it's kind of worth it. I will say, if you ever get Revolution and you swatch it, their swatches are always like, they always feel horrible. Every palette that I've had where I've swatched, I'm like, this is gonna be awful. Somebody's probably coming home from work. But it performs much better than it swatches, so maybe that's why, because I feel like my expectations are always really low. And so, all right. And then next up we have a good one before we get to the worst. So this is a Secret Grove palette from Ice Cream Beauty and Gourmand Girls. It's a really gorgeous, especially fall palette. I really enjoyed playing with it, even though I'm not somebody who's necessarily like, oh, it's fall, I'm gonna just wear these colors. I'll wear whatever. But I think it was just a really good color story for the time. I do wish it has some more shimmer options. It just has this is kind of a pressed glitter, but it doesn't really feel like it. And then that shimmer, so I wish they had like another like green shimmer or something. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. I just would have preferred some more options. Hi, Loki Pucks. All right, last but definitely least, because this was horrible. But I am glad to say that I paid out of pocket full price for it, but I had like rebates for it, so it ended up not really costing anything or very little. But I had heard decent things, so I was like, I'm gonna give it a shot. It is this Revlon palette. So these are cream shadows, which cream shadows, not necessarily my favorite, because I do have oily eyelids, I do have wrinkly eyelids, so, oh my gosh, I can't even get it open. It's cursed. But I was just wanted to play with makeup, and one night, and I made a look, like no pigmentation. Like I used this pink shadow. You can see the dent in there. I used like half that shadow just trying to get some pigment. Um, the black had, I mean, it has some pigment. It wasn't clear, but it was a bad time. It didn't look good. It smudged. The only kind of redeeming factor is this white one down here. Made for a very pretty highlight. I used it as a highlight shade, but definitely not enough for me to keep it. So, my opinion, don't. And if you have used this and you like it, you are like a witch, magician, because I don't know. Not that I am the most talented makeup girl around, but it was a bad time for me. I did not enjoy it. Alright guys, so that's the makeup I tried for October. Some hits, definitely some misses. And yeah, and between the mascara and this palette, whew, it was a bad time. It was, yeah, my poor eyelids, my poor eyelashes that don't even have nerve endings somehow felt like they were being scraped. It's crazy. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please like, share, subscribe. If you have the time, going back to Mass Monday, there might be a little surprise in there, and that little surprise, take advantage of it. You only have a few days until Sunday night at midnight. So, alright guys, please like, share, subscribe, send to your friends. We have fun here, and I really appreciate your time, and thank you so much. Bye.